My name is Judge.
That is our 4 Zizix the Mini deck. However, H Oathkeeper is rocking the Common Cold. So,
Yeah, I think this is like a bad matchup.
Yeah, it may be a bad matchup.
I think this is just a really bad matchup, but we'll see. I'm not optimistic for Judge here.
We go and put up the bets. The bets is up.
We have a lot of Dis and Mars planned for the night. The next decks also have Dis and Mars in them.
Interesting.
So,
time to get your Keyforge fix in. You're in the right place, for sure.
We don't provide a fix so much as a steady diet of Keyforge.
Yeah, it's like a steady
We try.
mainline IV of Keyforge content.
Harley in sole possession of first place in the bracket.
Absolute unit of the score.
Simply Kings, how's it going?
What's up? All right. I got a 1.
It's impressive. I don't think you could have like rolled that to exactly stop on top of the deck.
I meant to do that.
A 6.
Okay. It's the old... No, it's not quite 2-2-2.
I'm going first.
I guess this is okay.
This is the 2-2-2. I think this is a mulligan. This has that dreaded... This is like what you never want to see with like a Mars and Dis deck. Your Dis is like...
Squawker.
Your Dis is like Succubus, Hand of Disfear.
Yeah.
Double Squawker with nothing to use.
That's
on
odd.
It. So, yeah, I think this is a...
Harley is continuing the gifted sub they got from Stormstrong. Well, thank you,
cool.
Harley. Much appreciated. I don't know why that doesn't notify.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know what makes that notify. But thank you nonetheless. Also, hello, Stormstrong. Lurking in the shadows. Clearly have to break out a guitar and play this song. I do have a guitar back there, though. I have no idea how to play it.
Yeah. I could pantomime playing it.
I can make the noises as well. I could play on Guitar Hero. We could do that.
Oh, man, we're turning this into a Rock Band stream right now.
Yeah, do you guys want to play? Watch us play Rock Band?
We can watch us play Rock Band. Oh, boy. Okay, well, we gotta keep this hand. I'm gonna play a Marauder and tell you go ahead.
Okay, I'll play Shadows. I'll Poison Wave.
Okay.
I'll play a Smiling Ruth and a Shadow Self.
Alright, we're gonna say Dis.
Used to play all the time with the kids and sometimes drunken friends after kids went to bed. It's good. It's fun times.
I'm gonna discard 2 gateways to Dis.
Jeez.
I'm gonna play a Toxin and I'm gonna collar the Shadow Self.
Okay.
Who's just a good target for that. Your Sanctum guys are actually probably a better target, but we just gotta get this stuff out of the hand. I can't have 2 gateways to Dis there.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna Lost in the Woods. Shuffle these guys.
That was what year at Gen Con was it when we went up there and we just played Rock Band with random people?
It was the same year we played a lot of Dance Central too.
Okay, yeah,
that was
that was a pretty fun year because we just met random people and you just hang out.
Yeah, but then the next year they made the video game room pay only.
Yeah, yeah, which was kind of horseshit.
Yeah, otherwise that video game room was really fun. That's where we spent most of our time.
Yeah,
just playing Dance Central and Rock Band.
Yeah, that was a really good time. It was back when I actually helped with the auction room.
Yeah, play Murmook and Niffle Ape. That's it. You'll have to get a badge this year if you want to play Keyforge.
Yeah. My pro not getting a badge strats are finally coming to an end.
I don't think you'll have time to play or to build a card thing. Or you can build like a smaller one, right?
Potion of Invulnerability, Whispering Reliquary, and Almighty Lance, those two guys. And that'll be my turn. I'll draw.
I'll say Sanctum. Play Raiding Knight, Ezekiel, and then Reap. Play Whispering Reliquary. Here you
go. I guess I'll say Sanctum again. Whispering Reliquary, your Reliquary. I'll play a champion Tabris, and we'll let her protect the weak. Turning her into an absolute unit. Okay. And your turn. Draw 2.
I'll say Shadows. I'll discard Bad Penny. Play a Silvertooth. Play a Routine Job. Discard Nerve Blast. Play Miasma. Reap with Silvertooth to go to 6. That's it.
Well, I can say Sanctum to stop you, or I can say Mars and try to move my board position ahead. I think it's worth it to say Mars here. I'm going to play Phosphorus Stars, which is not great. I always feel like I'm losing if I'm playing this card.
Yeah.
Tabris is stunned as well. And then I'm going to play a Zizix and a Mind Warper, and I'll just let you have that key.
Well,
lose a chain, draw 2.
I'll say Untamed. I'm going to hit you with the Common Cold.
No.
And then I will Lost in the Woods.
No.
So I get Ezekiel and the Raiding Knight. Back to my deck. And then I'm gonna Grasping Vines your artifacts.
Jeez.
Just take care of the whole board. That's it.
Okay, guess I'll say this. I'll play a Succubus. I'll play this Poltergeist even though I don't have anything to target. And I'm going to control the weak for Untamed again. I feel like you've probably played out your Untamed stuff. Lose the chain and draw 1 card.
And I'll play a Dust Pixie. That's it.
Fair enough. You didn't draw back up to 6, did you, with that Succubus on the table?
Oh, no. Yep.
All right.
That back.
I will say Sanctum. Play a Potion of Invulnerability and a Whispering Reliquary. I guess all terms of redress. I feel like this is premature, and I hate putting this on such a fragile creature. And then I'll Inspiration and Reap with the Succubus. Might be an argument to fight the Dust Pixie here. I don't know. And it is your turn. I'll draw up to 6.
Well, I'll say Sanctum. Play 2 Whispering Reliquaries and unstun this Raiding Knight. I'm going to discard Epic Quest because I want to give you a free key. That's it.
You drew back up to 5, correct?
I did.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna say Mars. We're gonna drop a Zizix. I'm gonna Squawker the Zizix. That deck did have bait and switch, right?
Yes.
I will Mothership support, and I'll kill the Dust Pixie. The problem is I have to play into either Bait and Switch or Routine Job, because your next Routine Job steals 2. If you have both, then it's just worse. Not much I can do about that, if that's the case, though. But I guess I gotta threaten, so I'll Reap with this Zizix. And I'm gonna show you this Raiding Knight and archive that.
Okay.
Give him some counters. Alright, and it is your turn, and I will draw.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I will Bait and Switch.
Yeah.
So I go 5, 6.
Yep.
And I will Routine Job.
Yep.
For 2.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to play around it there.
Play Shadow Self, unstun the Silver Tooth. I don't know that you really can.
So
That's it.
maybe if I only go to 6,
Right.
That way you only play one or the other. I don't know. Okay. All right. I guess I will say Dis here. I'm gonna play a life ward. I'm gonna play Hand of Dis to kill the Raiding Knight. I'll drop a Toxin, and Succubus will Reap. Put me to 6 at least. Let me say check, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
I'll draw 3.
Forge. Well, I can't deal with your problem creatures. That's going to start becoming an issue. So I'll say Untamed. I'll play Witch of the Eye and Halicor. And that's it. Oh, Drew May. Andrew Bros. Tipped $25. Thank you so much, Andrew. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Very much. Very much. That's awesome, man. Glad you're still enjoying the stream.
Yep. Still worth supporting.
Yeah.
All right. So you did not stop the forging.
I did not stop the forging.
Is this a Mars or a Sanctum? I think I need both. And I'm not sure which one is more important. So I think I'm going to go with Mars. I am going to life ward you.
Okay.
So you can't play creatures. Zizix will... Problem is I can't kill the Shadow Self.
Does that mean you can't kill Witch of the Eye?
Which means I can't kill the Witch of the Eye.
Ooh-wee.
I don't think there's anything I could do to kill them.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm just going to play a bunch of Martian Dorks, that's for sure. We're going to play a John Smith, a Zizix, and a Vizima Think Drone. And I think I'm going to pop this Potion of Invulnerability. And this will let Zizix kill Halicor.
Okay.
And I can show you a Duma.
Okay.
And he bumps up. Okay.
Well, I know what I'm Witch of the Eye, Ink.
And it is your turn. I will draw.
So I'll say Untamed, I'll Reap. Get back Common Cold and play Common Cold. I get 1 for the Reap. That's it. So they can't play creatures. And can't draw up.
Alright. Well, I guess this is a... this. Well, I kind of have to... I think I gotta play this Sanctum stuff, otherwise I'm just gonna lose on, like, the following turn. I'll Reliquary one of your Reliquaries. I'll play a Hallowed Blaster. I'll play a Raiding Knight. I will play a Doom of the Martyr, and a Remule, and a Tabris.
Okay.
And that will be it for me. I will draw 3, and it will be your turn.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. I'll reap with these 2. And play a Poison Wave, which will just blow the Shadow Self up. You take 6. And I'll play the Smiling Ruth, which doesn't really do anything. But I'll say check with 8.
Alright, well, I have to say Sanctum. I am going to take hostages. Duma is going to attack the Witch of the Eye.
Okay.
So she will die, which is going to heal Remule and let me draw 2. I'm hoping I can hit Terms of Redress or something also. I think the take hostages is enough because Tabris will capture 2, then Raiding Knight can capture 1.
Yeah. It's whenever a friendly creature fights, they capture 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. We draw 2. Okay, not irrelevant. I can actually protect the weak on Remule. Then I can Reliquary back your Reliquary. Tabris will fight Silvertooth, kill him, capture 2, fight there, and then take hostages. Raiding Knight can attack Smiling Ruth and capture 1, and then Remule can finish off Smiling Ruth and also capture another 1.
Okay.
Okay, that will be my turn. And if anything ever happens to these guys, I will lose the game. So.
Well, I'll say Untamed. I'm just gonna play a Hunting Witch and a Dust Pixie.
Well,
just make you answer 7 again.
Lose.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, don't have anything.
Yeah.
This deck does not have the Amber control necessary to try to tango with that one. It is not close.
Maybe if I didn't get to play 2 Common Colds that game.
Honestly, the Martian, the Mind Warper was the worst.
Yeah.
I needed the Sanctum to try to control the board, so I guess when I had to choose between Sanctum and Mars, the correct call may have been Sanctum.
Oh yeah, to stop me.
So yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. It's tough in that position.
Yeah.
Where you weren't really advancing much when you just called Sanctum. And I could have done something else, I guess, on my next turn. I was definitely just going to save the Common Cold till I was able to use it.
Yeah, I guess the thing is this deck, or that deck, completely relies on its creatures to control the Amber from the opponent.
Right.
It has nothing that can interact with the opponent's Amber without creatures. So
that's not where you want to be. All right, bet's going up. It is up. Now I gotta get Common Colded.
Yep. I'm not even sure what sequence of cards have to happen for that deck to win.
I don't know. I guess you have to have a lot of trash in the, or a lot of good stuff in the bottom half of that deck.
Hardly with the value bet.
Yeah, that's a strong bet. There's already 90 Amber on the other side. I could take the game. You never know.
Strong value bet.
Anything can happen.
If you lose, you're out 5. So
yeah.
I think you can make a lot of money playing Devil's Advocate.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like I remember, I guess it was like back during the Tournament of Champions, though. You had like too many people who would jump on the value bet,
and then it becomes trash.
and then it's not value bet anymore.
Yeah.
So.
The 4. The 3. Okay. Okay.
I will keep.
Oh,
I think.
also-
I think this deck wants this stuff out to begin with. So. Okay.
I will start with Remeal. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Hallowed Blaster, a Whispering Reliquary, a Champion Tabris, and a Terms of Redress.
Okay. Got to watch Stout game from yesterday. That was my champ. Yeah.
It was a good series. It went to 3 games.
It was very close.
So that's not news. I mean, I guess you know the end.
Right.
But,
I will say Dis. Play a Toxin. I'm going to Fear the Champion Tabris. I'm going to Poltergeist the Whispering Reliquary to bounce the Hallowed Blaster. That's it.
I will say Shadows. I'm gonna Ooblet the Toxin.
Okay.
I will Poison Wave, and then I will Miasma. And a draw. Go ahead.
I'll say Mars. And play a Zizix. I'm going to Squawker the Zizix, who will Reap. I'll show you a Rating Knight.
Okay.
That is it.
Alright. I'll say Sanctum. I'll play a Hallowed Blaster, Champion Tabris, and a Shield of Justice. And it's your turn. I will draw 3.
There, I'll say Sanctum. Play a Reliquary, Potion of Invulnerability, Doom of the Martyr. I'll Mighty Lance the Tabris, just do 1 to him. I will Reap with Remeal to let me Reap with Zizix. And I'll show you a John Smith.
Okay.
To go up in power. Okay. Say check with 6. Oh, yeah, I meant to put that in my hand. I was like, there was some reason I had Sanctum. There you go.
Okay.
There's no reason I keep that in the archive there.
Alright, so you're at 6. Alright, I think I just get rid of this board. I'm gonna Grasping Vines to put just the Whispering Reliquary. I don't want to give you another free Amber with that potion. I'm gonna Lost in the Woods, and actually I think I'm gonna Nature's Call first. I'll put Tabris into my hand instead of shuffling her in the deck.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put I gotta separate them. I think Zizix goes into your hand, and then Duma goes into your hand. No, I like shuffling in Duma more. I'll play. We'll put Remeal back in your hand.
Okay.
Then we'll Lost in the Woods these 2 guys. Then I'll play a Dust Pixie. And a Niffle. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have played the Dust Pixie, then Nature's Called the Dust Pixie. Yeah, that's fine. So Tabris can get shuffled in with the Lost in the Woods.
Okay.
Because I'll have to have somebody in play.
And you get 2 more Amber?
Yes. Yeah, that's a much better play.
Yep.
It's way more Amber.
Oh, that term is bad for me.
All right, I'll say.
Oh boy.
You get the forge. I'll say check with 11.
Okay. Oof. Oof, ouch, owie. My amber. My
creatures.
my bones. Well. So I'll say Mars. Play Zizix. Play Mothership Support. I'll play John Smith. Play Vizima Think Drone. And then discard Phosphorus Stars. I don't think it's worth it. It's done just those 2 dudes. I just hate playing that card. I wouldn't draw any cards right now. Niflip, I kind of want to get with it, but I don't think it's worth 2 chains. So that's it.
Alright, we're going to say I'll forge.
Yep.
I will say Untamed. We're going to play a Hunting Witch and a Witch of the Eye and a Halocore.
Jeez.
Untamed in this deck is just gross.
It's insane.
Just gross. Niffle Ape is just going to go kill John Smith, tear him to shreds. And then this Dust Pixie is going to reap. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Alright, well.
I'll draw 3.
I'll say Dis. I guess I just have to gateway here.
Yeah.
Just to not lose in the next turn. And then I'll control the weak for Untamed.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, so I forge.
Halicore shouldn't be on the end. Why that?
Each friendly flank creature gains skirmish.
I don't know. But he's dead now.
He was the biggest power dude.
Yeah.
So.
He should give it himself, right?
Yeah, each friendly flank creature gains skirmish.
Yeah, so he's a friendly flank creature.
I'll play Common Cold.
Oh yeah, he played right into my hands.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Play Sanctum. Remiel and Tabris and Whispering Reliquary. That's it.
Okay, I guess I'll say Shadows. I'll play Shadow Self. I'll play a Silvertooth. I'll routine job for 1, and Silvertooth will reap. And that's my turn. I will draw 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh, okay. I'll say Mars. Play 2 Zizix. That's it. Nathan should have 2 keys, yeah.
Oh yeah. You're correct.
No, I was just wrong. It happens. That's alright. We've been wrong before too.
I will play Dust Pixie
Okay.
to go to 7. I don't want to. I have some other stuff to play, but I don't want to like force it here. So this lets me threaten. All right, so I'll say check with 7 and draw 1.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Let me take hostages. So I'll fight with Tabris on the Shadow Self.
Okay.
To capture 2. Remiel will reap. So let me fight with Zizix the Many on Shadow Self. Who will archive a card. Archive a Tenicus. And I capture 1. That's it. I don't ever forgive you. That's funny. That is it.
Alright, we'll say Untamed. I'm going to reap with this Dust Pixie. And then I'm going to Lost in the Woods, Tabris, and Zizix.
You Piece of work. Wait, Taberson's okay. So Remiel's still there.
Yeah, Remiel's still there.
You're a piece of something.
So you check with 9.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Nope, can't do anything about 9. This deck doesn't have a way to do that. GG's. That deck outclasses one by a lot.
Yeah, it's not even
Just a whole lot.
Yeah.
I think this one sort of lucked its way through its first matchup anyway, if I remember correctly.
I remember. So, was that in the matchup that immediately followed Stout versus whatever Stout played?
I think so, yeah.
Because if that was the case, yes, it was. It was because it was. Judge. Yeah, we played Bitterly Gross Cow and Duke Quiznai, and that was a knockdown drag out match.
Yeah,
because we played the Bitterly Gross. We played Stout and Huxley, and that was like a slobber knocker too.
Yeah,
and then we played Judge and its other deck, and we were like, these two decks do not even belong in the game of Keyforge.
I remember that. We actually had 32 decks, Andrew. Me and Nathan we bought all those sealed decks that were playing on stream after the Tournament of Champions, where we were just dorking around with new decks. So we used all of those plus a few that we had gotten from other tournaments. Like I played in a sealed, and Nathan had won a few decks from playing, and then we added in like 2 more decks that were in the original 100. So that's how we got our initial 32. So it's very few decks from the original tournament, and I don't think they even are still in it. I know a lot of people chose Stonemason Radia to go all the way, and that was one of the original decks, but that lost first round.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other deck was. That is Horsehead, and
Horsehead's
out now too.
We brought Horsehead back in.
There are no
because it was the People's Champion.
Yeah.
So. Okay. So we got the Veiled Brawler of Lochbend and the Ancient Entropist. This might be another one of those games where like the decks are so similar. I don't know.
It's really weird how that keeps happening.
This deck does have a Choto Hazri. So both are Dis Mars X.
Okay.
So one is Dis Mars Shadows, and the other one is Dis Mars Untamed.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah. So the Veiled Brawler has the Sting, which is very interesting. And the Untamed deck has Choto Hazri.
If I remember correctly, the Sting was very key.
Yes.
In that deck.
Yeah. It was not winning if it did not have the Sting.
Yeah.
Because it had a hard time actually generating Amber. So now the Ancient Entropist does have triple Murmook, which is interesting.
They'll beat Silimataz, so it's got to be worth something. Yeah, I'm really disappointed that Silimataz lost like that. Bet is up. I'm on the Entropist, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I was a pretty big fan of Silimataz. I was sad to see it go like that, but I think I remember that being a very, very close match, and the Sting being key in that.
It was just too much Amber.
Yeah. Is that a bait and switch?
This deck, yes.
It does.
Yeah. This deck has Lash of Broken Dreams and Jammer Pack.
This one has the double Deep Probe and Mind Barb in it.
Yeah, so this deck was the Sting and Lash of Broken Dreams and Jammer Pack. So there's a lot of situations where you can just force your opponent to like overpay for the key.
Yeah.
And then just absolutely punish them.
This should be a very good match, actually. The triple Murmook in here too, man.
Yeah, but I think that deck has double Deep Probe, right?
Yes, double Deep Probe and Mind Barb.
This deck has just Deep Probe.
Yeah.
It's only got one copy of it, so yeah, I think whoever's Deep Probes hit the most will be pretty relevant. This deck has Red Planet Ray Gun. Does that?
This has Mars.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
This also has Red Planet Ray Gun.
Right, which we did talk about.
Yeah.
This also has G.I. Joes, just guys just shooting wildly at each other.
This also has Poltergeist in it.
Okay, Poltergeist is pretty relevant.
Yeah.
Because you could blow up the Sting before it like went off. But you have like so many targets with Lash of Broken Dreams. There's a skeleton key. I remember you think the big play was
Lifter.
When you Sneck Lifter the Sting instead of the skeleton key.
Absolutely.
So
How long are you broadcasting tonight? So we'll play this match, and if it goes 2-0, we probably will play another match.
You are first.
So at least 3 more games, if not 4 to 5. I'm in first. Okay.
The format for the March Madness tournament that we've been running is we'll play at least 2 matches. If both matches are 2-0 victories, then we'll play the third match.
And also just depending on time.
Yeah, it depends on the time.
If it's close to our bedtime of 10 p.m., then we'll stop. We played a couple 5-game nights, but most of our nights are 6 games.
I'm going to mulligan this hand.
I think I'll keep.
It was like fear.
Sounds good, Andrew.
Fear, hand of dis. Yeah, fear, hand of dis, gateway to dis, which is just.
What is a super hive?
Oh, is that the ultimate guard one?
What's that?
Ultimate guard. It's like a deck box.
Oh, it's like okay.
Yeah.
I see. Cool.
This is the guy who. Yeah, there you go. I have thought about getting like an archive just because those look really cool.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that.
It has a place for like a mat too, right?
Oh, is that what that little
Yeah.
compartment is? Okay. And then like tokens and stuff.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah, the ultimate guard stuff is a little bit pricey, but honestly, I think based off of like how durable it is and how just nice
Yeah.
it is, it's worth paying. So,
Kill 2 mats. Okay.
so down to 5 for me because you were going first.
All right. I'm gonna start with the terror.
No, fair enough.
Yep. That's it.
I think it's worth going Dominator, Mother Gun.
Okay. Yep.
Dominator is like one of the greatest creatures you can just
Just put on the board.
slap on the table.
Agreed. I'm gonna say Mars. I will play a Dominator
Fair enough.
and a Red Planet Ray Gun on the terror.
All right. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to play a Skeleton Key. I'll have to overload you with artifacts you want to get rid of. I'll play an Umbra and a Naughty and a Magda.
Jeez.
So steal those for temporarily. All right.
All right.
And your turn. I'll draw 4.
I'll say Dis. Play a Lash. Play Tendrils. Do 1 to all the things. Reap with the Terror to shoot the Naughty the Thief. Yeah. Well, that is it. I need 1 more for the reaping. Okay. Or did I? No. I had 1. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Is it just too good to say dis here? I get to play 4 cards. It doesn't like move the board. I mean, it moves the board very far forward. I think it's too good not to do this here. So we'll say dis. Lash, Key to Dis, Dominator Bauble,
Jeez.
Stealer of Souls.
Okay.
And your turn.
I'll say Untamed.
I'll draw 4.
Play Murmook, Ancient Bear, Fogbank. So you can't fight. That's it.
Okay.
That's so many good artifacts, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
That is a lot of them. Can't fight. Could say can say dis here. So we'll reap with Stealer of Souls. I'm gonna play a Shaffles, play a Stealer of Souls. Lash you for good measure. Dominator Bobble and ready the Dominator. Okay, end of my turn, make you lose 1 to Shaffles. And draw 2.
Okay.
Poltergeist and Keyforge.
I wish. That's what I'm like. I need to get to right now. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm gonna say Mars. Play Crystal Hive.
Ooh.
I'm gonna deep probe for Shadows.
Carlo Phantom and Nexus. Nexus,
Okay.
I think, is also probably pretty important in this matchup.
What else you got there?
I have a Zizix.
Okay, I'm gonna deep probe for Mars.
Okay.
It's just I'm gonna go ahead and take care of those for you.
All right.
All right, then I will unstun this Dominator.
All right then.
That's it.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna say Dis because I don't get much if I use my other houses. I get to use 5 cards with Dis. Seems solid. Okay, now how do we get rid of the Dominator? What is the best way to get rid of the Dominator? I could it ends up being 2 creatures regardless of how I tackle this. I don't think I want to lose both Stealers.
Dominator Bubble plus Dominator is a flavor home run. Agreed.
It's a shame I can't use both the Dominator and Umbra. That would be so clean. Or it would be cleaner. I don't really want to get rid of both Stealers because I've got a feeling this game might be grindy enough that we have to go through the decks a couple of times. I could just key to Dis and just say screw it and everything dies, but that seems bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess Magda. I give you back 2 if you use Magda. I kind of want to like try to forge if possible. I think I just have to get rid of this Dominator. So we'll use my Dominator into your Dominator.
Okay.
It throws a pile of damage. And then I will crash, I guess, this Stealer Souls into it to finish it off. And then this Stealer of Souls is going to kill your Terror. As much as I want to kill those Untamed guys a lot more, I get to reap from that. The Terror just presents too big of a threat since you can kill too many of my guys. I can lash you for good measure, and then I can reap with Shaffles to go to 5. And it is your turn. Yep, Shaffles eats 1.
Alright.
And I draw. And it's your turn.
So I'll say Untamed. We'll slam the bear into Magda.
Okay.
Oh, she's got elusive.
Yeah.
So I can do boom, boom.
Okay.
Into Magda. Play Curiosity. I don't think there's any scientists on the board.
No. You exterminated the scientists. No, all these guys are soldiers. So.
Play a Chota. Forge a key.
You had 7?
Oh, you lashed me, didn't you?
I did lash you.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Cannot do that.
Lashed you for good measure. Good measure mattered.
Good measure finally mattered.
The good measure mattered.
That is it. Check with 6, I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
I will say or is this Dis again? Might be Dis. I can try to like, yeah. I think it's probably Dis. I am going to say Dis. Hand of Dis the Mermook. I will lash you for good measure. I will fear this Mermook. Stealer is going to Reap. Dominator Bauble is going to let the Umbra fight the bear and steal one. And then Shaffles is going to Reap. And then you lose one from Shaffles.
Shaffles is destroying me.
And it is your turn.
Okay, I'll say Dis.
Draw 2.
Play Churette. Play Ember Imp. Play Pit Demon. Play Pandemonium. So I capture these. You get that. And I'll Mind Barb you.
This Mind Barb could be very relevant.
Or Silvertooth. I feel like that was not that relevant, so I'll lash you after that.
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna say Mars here. I am going to Psychic Network you. I guess I'll Mother Gun. I'll Mother Gun the Imp, so I can, play my cards, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a Red Planet Ray Gun on Stealer of Souls. I guess maybe Shaffles. He's been kind of hard to get to. I'm going to discard Ammonia Clouds. There's been like a million ways for me to kill all the creatures on the board every turn. And then do I trade off the Dominator or do I Reap with the Dominator? Is the Dominator's time finally over? If I kill Tourette, at least lets me threaten. You could stop me with Dis. But you just played a bunch of Dis stuff. Okay, that's fine. Dominator will kill Tourette. Maybe you're forced into a situation where you have to say something else. Okay, that's my turn, and Shaffles will eat one. And I'll draw 4.
It's like 4 for that Shaffles.
I think it's like 5.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm going to play Untamed, and I'm going to save the pack.
Oh, no.
I'm going to play a Mermook, and I'll attack the Shaffles with Choda.
Oh, no.
I'll draw 1 because of the chain. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say Shadows. I'm going to key to Dis. This is like the cleanest time to do that.
Yeah.
I'll play a Seeker Needle. I'll play a Silvertooth. I'll play an Urchin. I am going to discard the Sting because I want a Forge on my next turn. We will put a Skeleton Key on the Urchin, and I'll Silvertooth. Make it a 10.
I've lost so much amber this game. It's just gone into
gone.
nothing. To nothingness.
It's vaporized. Alright, draw off. And you're good.
Alright. Play Mars. Play these guys. That's it.
Alright, a Forge.
Yeah, the artifacts are a huge problem. Just the biggest of problems.
They're kind of snowballing.
They're all good, too. They're all really good artifacts. It's not like there's 3 Howler Blasters sitting over there.
Right. which we have seen.
which is awful, provably awful.
Okay, let me see your discard pile real quick. Okay, and then let me see your card real quick.
My card, this card.
This card. There's another one of them. One of them's.
Mother Gun is it does its job well. There are worse artifacts. I like having a Mother Gun in Mars.
Oftentimes I think Mother Gun is better than the Library of Babel.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
All right, we're gonna say Mars. I'm gonna Mother Gun Uxlix.
He's dead AF.
Yeah. I'm gonna play a Megamouth. I'm gonna Deep Probe, and I think I say Mars here, because there's another John Smith in the deck, and I don't want you going too ham with Mars stuff. So I'll say Mars. Might be the wrong call. Okay.
Mars.
All right. Poltergeist. All right, I'm going to discard sample collection, and this urchin is going to pick up a jammy pack.
The Jamie pack. Mother Gun is absolutely better than Think Tram. That is 100% true.
And that is my turn. I'll say check with 6.
Okay.
I'll draw 3.
Say Dis.
Draw 1 more.
I'll hand a Diff to the urchin.
No.
Give me that back. Get out of here. Stupid urchin.
You drug that urchin to hell.
I will play Dust Imp. What do I Poltergeist? Skeleton Key basically does nothing. Mother Gun doesn't do enough. Seeker Needle does nothing. Dominator Bauble sort of lets me do like trade to her Silvertooth. It's not terrible. I mean, I can just lash you, which gets rid of lash on your side. And you just reshuffled. Getting rid of the Dominator takes away a lot of your future plays, though, because your next turn. Yeah, I think I have to do Dominator so I can crash in Silvertooth. Because otherwise you can call Dis. Yeah, and I'll lash you. Because otherwise you can call Dis. And you can use either one of your other 2 guys that I can't do anything about. So that's like a short-term. That was a short-term use Poltergeist, not a long-term use Poltergeist. My long-term use Poltergeist would have been a lash. That's it.
You actually have to get the amber to the point where you can forge a key before you have to worry about the lash.
Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to stay in the game right now.
Alright, I will say Dis. I will discard a gateway to Dis. I'm going to play a Terror and a Toxin and a Snudge. And I'll lash you for good measure, since that actually mattered that one time. So I'll say check again with 6. Okay. And I will draw.
Yikes. That's some scary Dis. I'll say Mars. Play a Custom Virus.
That's actually pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah. Play John Smith. Use Crystal Hive. Play Reexlo Bolter. I'm going to Reap with John Smith to get 2. The Bolter readies. He reaps. Unfortunately, there's nothing really good I can do with him. I mean, I might have to just fight something. Like the Megamouth. Megamouth can make your next turn with Mars really good. If I kill him, you're really incentivized to play Dis. Snudge and Toxin will beat me up, though. That's for sure. Yeah, I think I just got to trade for that Megamouth. That's it.
Okay. So you didn't stop me from forging?
Nope. Couldn't stop you.
I will say dis. I will lash you. I am going to Hand of Dis the John Smith. I'm going to replay Key to Dis. Back comes Shaffles. I am going to use Snudge to... Do I want to make you discard first? I think I want to make you discard first, then throw something back in your hand with Snudge. So, I'll Reap with Toxin, then Reap with Snudge. The Burr Flute. You've never had time to play that.
No.
Snudge will send John Smith back. Ooh, I could use Snudge to send back the Crystal Virus. Because the Crystal Virus is how you get back in this game. Because you could discard a demon on the next turn. And just, like, wreck me. So that's what we'll do. We'll put the custom virus back in your hand. You can get the amber back from it. I don't think I care about that. And then the terror is going to Reap. Alright. And that's my turn.
That's gone. Okay.
Draw 3.
Okay. I gotta say Mars. Just so I can soft landing this custom virus.
Jeez.
And
you get an amber from that.
I get an amber for that, yeah. I'll sacrifice it and purge a demon.
Okay.
Toxin. To kill all demons.
Okay.
I wish Shaffles was a demon, but it's okay. I'll use Crystal Hive. And I'll go ahead and Reap with John Smith. Thanks for the follow, a Scrooge. A Scrooge. That's it.
Okay, we're gonna say Shadows here.
He was an imp. No. Dust Imp's an imp.
I'm going to bait and switch.
Oh, good. That's what I am so happy about that.
And I'm going to discard this Sting. I'm going to play an Umbra. I'm going to Seeker Needle John Smith, and then I'm going to Skeleton Key here, I guess. And then Shaffles will detonate yet again.
He's not allowed to have fun or a key.
And I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn.
Okay.
I draw 3.
God. The amount of amber I've lost this game. So many. This is so many.
It's been a lot of amber.
I'll say the Untamed. Play a Mermook, Dew Fairy, Nepenthe Seed, Niffle Ape. That's it. You couldn't let me forge just one key, Nathan.
Nah. Nah, dude.
Nah, Doc. That's not what we're about here.
Nah, dude. Alright, guess we're gonna say Mars. I am... you got a Nepenthe Seed over there. Maybe I say Shadows. Yeah, I think I'll say Shadows. We'll say Shadows. I'm gonna drop a Carlo and a Nexus. I'm gonna send the Umbra into the Niffle Ape because he's the one that can kill my guys that I don't want you to kill. And then I can Seeker Needle to finish off the Niffle Ape to get past the Mermook. You could Nepenthe Seed back the Mermook. And then we can Skeleton Key this onto Carlo, who's the least valuable. And it is your turn. You lose another one from Shaffles.
Okay.
We'll draw 2. Say check with 8.
Well, let's see. What can we do? So I'll say Dis. I will Pandemonium. Guess I'll do that. Take 3. Then I'm on Tendrils of Pain.
Okay, so Carlo is dead. You get those back, and then we scatter. We salt bay some damage on my guys.
So if I seed it back, I give you 2 amber back, so I can't do that. I guess I have Lash, so I could do that. Yeah, I think that's worth doing then. So because I can't let you use Nexus on my seed, so I'll defense seed the Tendrils back, use it.
You do get an amber from that,
and then I get 1 for the 2 for the Dust Imp. So
yeah,
definitely worth doing, I think. And then Lash you.
Okay, so I'm at 7.
Check with 8.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say Dis, and I will fear the Murmook, play Stealer of Souls, use Lash on you, say check with 8 until you go ahead, draw 2.
Well, I forge.
No.
F. No.
No.
Crap. Okay. I lose. All I can do is Lash you, but I don't have a discard to play, so.
Yeah, so you literally don't get anywhere.
The Lash subgame is one of my favorite in Keyforge. It could be interesting, for sure.
If both people have it, yeah, it's like deciding... Because I think there are times where it's absolutely the right call to lash the opponent and play like not as many cards as you could have otherwise.
Yeah.
Especially in a game like that where I think if Justin ever got to 9, then I think it was worth it for me to lash you to make you pay all 9.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not excited about playing the other side of this matchup.
The artifacts in that deck, man.
Yeah.
Just crazy. Crazy.
If I had had Carlo out when I played the majority of them, I think it would have been even
Carlo was stupid
grosser.
in there.
Even more gross.
Ideal to stay at 7-8. Put the opponent in the squeeze. Yeah.
Yeah. Lash interacts interestingly with a lot of cards in the game, like bait and switch. Both these decks actually heavily tax the opponent. This deck had 3 Murmooks and the Lash.
Yep.
And
it did a good job of keeping you off keys for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just like the incremental shaffles that I could not deal with was too big.
The fact that you never forged a key.
Yeah. It was bad. Real bad.
I think this deck is playing behind on board control because this doesn't have good ways to kill.
That was its main problem, I think, the whole game.
Yeah. You almost need the tendrils for when
after the opponent forges
after
a key.
they forge.
Yeah, if I would have had that at a key point in the game, I would have been okay. But like, there were so many turns where you had a huge board presence, and my only out was like to use your key of dis. But I had to sort of just grind away, and then you were able to key of dis what I had left. So I wasn't able to come away with a board position after that.
Right.
Because you were just built right back up.
Yeah, I like Key Hammer and Lash. That's a good
great.
combo.
Yeah.
Key Hammer and Pandemonium is sweet too.
Or Drumble. First turn, Key Hammer, Drumble. Give him 6 amber. on one of your creatures. Genius. Then they Dominator Bobble it. You're good to go. I mean, not Dominator Bobble. Control. Whatever that artifact is that controls it. 0-1.
Yeah, I discarded this thing because I was trying to forge, but I don't know how you would have like stayed in that game. Oh wait.
Well, I never got
I
up to
won- I
forge a
won
key
the
anyway.
first thing.
Yeah. I guess this is alright.
All right, I will keep. We're gonna start things off.
The Smith.
Smith.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'll fear the John Smith.
Dang.
Play Lash. Play Snudge. Play Stealer Souls.
Jeez. Okay, guess we just gotta march these Martians to their death then. So I'll say Mars. I'll play Crystal Hive, Bolter, Marauder, John Smith. I'm gonna deep probe for Dis because you're going to say Dis on the next turn.
Get Stealer Souls.
Okay, I don't feel too bad about that. And it is your turn. I will draw.
I'm actually going to say Shadows. Play Secret Needle. Play 2 Silver Tooths.
Silver Teeth.
Silver Teeth, so I'll go with John Smith. John Smith.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright, I will say Mars. I'm going to play John Smith again. I'm going to put a red planet ray gun on the bolter.
That's a lot of damage that guy slings out.
Bolter is going to reap. He will do the 3 damage first. Oh, I got the Crystal Hive. Yeah, okay. So he'll do the 3 damage first to Snudge, and then he'll do 2 damage to Snudge and RFG him. And then the Marauder is going to reap to send me to 6. To let me say check. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Oh man, I'm in like an awful position.
Draw 2.
My hand does not help me right now. I could say Dis and kill the Bolter.
And
That's all I can do.
But if you do not kill the Bolter, I don't know
Right.
that you have anything left.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that's so much damage. Yeah. Okay, I'll say Dis and I'll kill Bolter. And lash you.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I do gain 1 for that, though.
Yes. Yeah. I will say Mars again. We're gonna Crystal Hive. I'm gonna play an Ooxlix. I'm on John Smith. Jeez. I don't Crystal Hive. The reason being that I don't want to get blown out by bait and switch by giving you too much. But I'm gonna ready this Ooxlix. This Ooxlix is gonna reap, and he's gonna stuff the Stealer Souls under here. Never to be seen again. And then the Marauder. Do I reap with him or I just trade off the Silvertooth? I think I just trade him off with the Silvertooth. It's the number of Martian creatures I have. It does not matter anymore. Okay. That's my turn. Say check with whatever that is. 8. And draw 1.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about going to the Vault Tour in Atlanta. That's going to be fun. Okay, I'll say Mars. Play a Dominator. Play a Mega Mouth. Play a Marauder. Play Zizix Many. I'm going to do that. Play Psychic Network. Play Jammer Pack on this guy.
Okay. So pay the 8.
Yep. That was my problem. Was I had a hand of 6 Mars guys, and I couldn't play Mars into your gun.
Cause cause it's like
You just ace anything.
Kill the Dominator.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do Forge.
I don't think we're gonna be mobbed by fans, Andrew. I think we'll be just fine. Yeah, we're doing Atlanta. Yep.
Okay, I think I get to threaten. I think this is just too good. So I'm gonna Crystal Hive, Reap with Uxlix. We're gonna shove. I guess I'll shove the Marauder under here, just because he's in the way.
You guys are definitely welcome to hang with us at the Vault Tour. It'll be fun.
We'll Reap the John Smith. We'll Reap the Uxlix. We'll stuff Zizix or Megamouth. I think Zizix, he's the biggest threat for now, so we'll stuff Zizix under here. And I'll say check with 6. Tell you to go ahead. God. This is the power of a fully operational Mars side.
Yeah, it's not great for me.
The thing is, that deck has like a million ways to kill these guys. You just
I know.
You're not there yet.
Okay, I'll say Shadows. Maybe. And I'll say Mars doesn't stop you. Mars not stopping you is bad. This can stop you, but doesn't deal with that stupid ass Olix. So I'll say Mars. No, okay, it doesn't stop you. I gotta go back to that. Okay. Say Shadows. Play Carlo Phantom. Play the Sting. Steal 1. Seeker Needle. Olix for 1. That's it. What is up? It's Huff Daddy.
It's Huff.
What's
Daddy.
going on is I'm getting beat by the deck I just got beat down with.
Alright, we're gonna say Dis. As tempting as it is to just Mars again. I don't want to end up in a situation where I lose the bait and switch. And it's probably time that I got through some of the other cards in the deck. So I'm gonna play a Dust Imp. I'll play a Charette. And I'm actually not crazy about playing Charette here, because if you have a bait and switch, it makes it better. I'm gonna play a Pit Demon. And then we've got a Poltergeist. I think I Poltergeist the Sting, because I think me giving you 6 Amber or 9 Amber is not conducive to me winning the game. Alright. That is my turn. I'll say check with 6 again.
Okay.
And I will draw 4.
I'll say Shadows. I'll bait and switch. So I take 3, 4.
Yep.
I will Needle the Olix. And Carlo will Reap to go to 6. Say check.
Okay, so this stops you and lets me threaten, so I'm gonna Mind Barb you.
Possibly should have held the Psychic Network for a turn. I didn't anticipate any of my Mars guys being on the board the next turn. And I think there was only an Olik Megamouth and Ixal Dominator on board the next turn. So, and I still haven't called Mars since I played those 6 Mars cards. So that's why I want to get rid of it. I needed to get to something that was going to kill those Martians.
Pit Demon's gonna steal from you. Dust Imp. Dust Imp is gonna Reap. I don't have to worry about bait and switch anymore, so Charette is gonna Reap. And it's my turn.
Okay.
I'll draw. Check with 7.
All right. Say Mars. Red Planet Ray Gun. I will reap. So 3 damage to throw out. I'm going to hit the Pit Demon.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play at Ammonia Clouds.
Okay. So
Or I'm sorry, I'm going to reap with Phantom after that with the Mega Mount.
Okay. Yeah.
Then Ammonia Clouds.
Okay. So Tourette takes 3. My guys die. I got my 2 for the Pit Demon.
Yeah.
Or sorry, for the Dust Imp.
Play a Mother Gun, unstun the Dominator. And that's it. So check with 8.
8.
You do Forge.
Yep. 6. I guess I have to say Shadows. I'm sorry, Untamed here. I'm gonna discard save the pack because I'm trading Tourette for the Dominator. That might be worth it. Is that worth it? Sends you to 11. I can't kill the Dominator through conventional means.
Right.
So, yeah, that might be worth it. I'm not using Tourette anytime soon. So yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll save the pack. The Dominator can kill Tourette.
Yeah.
And still be alive and then protect some other guy, so might as well get rid of it. I'll play Curiosity since all the scientists are dead. Play Fog Bank. I have a Chota Hazri, and the question is, do I discard him or do I hang on to him? I don't know. I don't think the Untamed in here is particularly good at generating Amber, unlike the Untamed deck that we just played.
It had to have a board, I think.
Yeah, so I think I'm just going to discard this Chota Hazri.
Okay.
So I don't think there's a good chance that I get to use it. So I'll lose the chain and draw 3.
It's a Forge. Alright. We'll say Shadows. Play an Umbra. Skeleton Key. Naughty the Thief. That's it.
Alright. I'm going to say Untamed. I'll play a Nepenthe, and that's a reason to discard Chota Hazri right there.
Yeah.
I forgot about that in the deck. I'll play a Niffle Ape and an Ancient Bear. I'm not crazy about playing guys for you to tack into with Umbra, but I just got to get guys on the table, I think. Alright, you're good.
Let me see your discard pile. See all your 1,000 possible plays with Nepenthe now.
Yeah,
Count for those every single turn.
I have not even begun to.
There's 100,000 plays. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of plays.
Oh man.
Plays for days.
Yep. Okay, so I will Mars and sample collect your dudes.
No. Archive is like good as dead.
Yeah. Deep probe for. Let me see your discard pile. This is actually a good time to actually just count. So 1, 2, 3 Untamed guys accounted for. 1, 2, 3 this guy's accounted for. 1, 2, 3 wait. 1, 2, 3 4 Mars guys accounted for. Okay. So you have 6 guys in Dis. You have 6 dudes in Mars and a bunch of Untamed guys. You just played Untamed. Played 2 guys. Played a card. Thank you for the follow, Tough Daddy. Man, that's tough. You haven't played Dis in a little while. I'll say dis for the deep probe. The Terror and Toxin. You had 2 Mermoogs. Okay. Alright. That is it. So check with 6.
I can Mermook.
You didn't know about Nepenthe before looking up just now, Nil? What?
I think probably the name Nepenthe.
Oh. About Nepenthe. Okay. What does that mean? Oh, okay, I see. Pokemonkey said it. Okay, I got you. I got you. The decision tree blooms whenever you play it. That's cool. Oh, my keys work? What is that supposed to mean, coder only? They in fact have another side. I wasn't sure if they were one-dimensional or not. Well, I'm glad we were all able to find out together.
I think it is Mars. Then I'm gonna deep probe you. Need to look at your card real quick. I'm in the same damn situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got two Martians, 4 Martians. We got 1, 2, 3 disc creatures. 1, 2, 3 shadow creatures. 4 disc creatures. Okay. So the Terror and Toxin are the only ones not accounted for. And oh yeah, I put them on the bottom. Okay. You've got Felix, which makes sense.
I gotta get your thinking face in frame.
Oh yeah. So you've got. Is it gonna square up on the camera?
You're good.
Okay. The So Dominator's gone. Zizix is gone. But Felix would be bad. You just start blowing up my stuff. But I think you might only have Felix left. Could have Magda and Nexus. I don't think those have been seen this game. And I don't think I want either of those to be played. So I'm going to say Shadows. I think you have a good chance of saying Shadows on this turn anyway.
Then Umbra. Or Archon, sorry.
Okay. Well, Archon's fine.
A lot of
it would have been hilarious that I deep probed you for your Toxin and your Terror.
Right.
We're not so different, you and I. Okay, I'm going to Nepenthe Seed back. If I get back Zookeeper, I've priced you into Dis on the next turn because you could do Shadows. I'm gonna soft landing Uxlix and then I'll Crystal Hive. Yeah, Shadows doesn't do it. And we'll Reap with Uxlix. Send me to 8. I'm gonna archive the Umbra.
Welcome back, Shadowzan. Yes, you're welcome to freak out about Nathan and I switching sides. Everyone else has as well. It's totally fine.
So say check with 8, and I will draw. You do get to forge. I will draw 4.
Okay.
I was tempted to. If I had. No. I had no way to know. I was thinking I could like Nepenthe back the Pandemonium, not the Pandemonium, the Poltergeist to kill the Lash.
Yeah.
But you had shadows and you had like enough ways
To get you off it.
You could keep me off too. I could threaten, but I couldn't get high enough to also get rid of the Lash. So.
I'll play Dis. Play the key to Dis. I think I have to Gateway. Yeah, I have to Gateway.
Because Oopslix and Crystal Hive is too
Yeah, that's
threatening
just
by
too dumb.
itself.
Play the Terror, play Toxin, discard Hand of Dis.
And then Lash me.
Lash you. Yep.
Okay. So you get 2 draws at the bait and switch.
1 draw.
1 draw at the bait and switch because you are chained. Alright, do I just jam? Do I go to 9 and threaten the wind? Or do I jam Untamed? I think we go for the threaten, right? So I'll Dominator Custom Virus. Puts me to 9. Gives you like a draw. And draw 2. And it's your turn.
Magda can take 2. Skeleton T takes another 1.
Puts me at 6.
Put you at 6. I have a Nexus. That doesn't help.
Nexus doesn't do anything immediately.
Mars, Sample Collection, Phylix does nothing. Dominator, Bobble, and Dis. I think that's it.
Yeah, we got there.
Yep.
I had 3 Murmooks in my hand.
God.
Yeah.
All right.
I think, yeah.
The
geez.
Mars domination for like 2 or 3 turns was just too much.
Yeah, they put the deck way ahead. Yeah.
Well, who'd expect it to go that way after that game 1?
You were clawing back in it.
A little bit, yeah. And
yeah.
I think if the Sting would have survived,
yeah,
I might have
I think
won.
you have to get rid of the Sting.
Yeah.
Sting is like such a. Since that deck is the bait and switch deck, right?
Right.
It's not a liability.
Right.
This deck cannot answer huge amounts of amber. It does pretty well at taxing, but it doesn't do well at just like getting rid of amber.
right.
So
All right, so bet is up. Okay.
yeah, I think I got like an incredible Mars start. I don't think you can do much better with the Mars in that
I
deck
agree.
at the beginning of the game.
But think about like if I had Anemone Clouds and those 6 Mars cards in my hand,
true.
then I think that's a totally different game. Right.
Right. You
So-
kill all of my guys and you move
Yeah.
on.
Or a
So,
Gateway.
Yeah.
You know.
Or have the key to
Like this deck has answers for that. I just didn't have them.
Yeah.
And maybe I should have just played Mars instead of sending the Shaffles into the Bolter, and just played all my guys and let you murder stuff. But I mean that seemed awful.
Yeah,
At the time.
I don't know. It's tough to say, right?
Yeah.
There was, it was very possible with John Smith and the Bolter for that Bolter to kill 4 guys a turn.
Yeah, right.
Purging 2 of them.
Yeah, and I would have had to have gotten to an answer in the next 6 cards,
Yeah.
or else he even runs away with the game even more.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough to say. That would have been the risky play. I took the conservative play. I was hit with a lot of turns that were very difficult decision points. What should I do on that turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
And who can say if I would have gone a different direction on any of those turns, if it would change the course of the game? I feel like probably not, just because I had no great way to deal with that Mars start.
I think I had such a strong start, it like just carried
Yeah.
me to the end.
I think so too.
Because I definitely think, I mean, I had some not great turns towards the end of the game, but I never felt like I was like even close to like having the wheels come off.
Right.
So you rolled a 6, I rolled a 5, so I'm going second.
Okay. I'm good.
I don't think this hand does anything I want it to do. So I'm gonna mulligan it. If I know anything about that last matchup, if I don't have an immediate answer to threats from you, then I think I lose the game.
Yep.
That deck, it had Carlo in the opening hand.
Right.
And it had 2 artifacts. The problem was that none of the artifacts were shadows. Carlo would have been the only card I played. and
I might not have necessarily had Amber to steal with him anyway, so.
Right.
Yeah, he's not great at the start.
I think he's best when you can like jam him and then steal one immediately.
Yeah.
And then like make your opponent think that he's kind of unassuming.
Exactly.
Because he's like, he doesn't really, I mean,
or when they have other stuff to deal with.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep this one.
Andrew said, I need Ancient Entropist to go down here so Harley's Final Four is as busted as mine. Alright, I'll start with a Lash.
Okay.
Let's get that ready.
Yeah. Alright, we are going to say Mars. I'll play a Mother Gun, an Ulik, and a Red Planet Ray Gun. And it is your turn. I will draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Mars as well. Play Dominator. Play John Smith. Play Crystal Hive.
Alright, we're going to say Mars again. I am going to Mother Gun John Smith. I'm going to discard the Ammonia Clouds. I'm going to play the Marauder. I'm going to Reap with Megamouth. Actually, I did this in the wrong order. I can play the Marauder, still have 2 Mars cards in my hand to Mother Gun the John Smith. So I play this guy. I Reap with Megamouth then, so I get 4 damage into the Marauder. I lose a damage if I kill John Smith first.
Okay.
Then Reap, Mother Gun, kill John Smith. Play the Ammonia Clouds. Play Deep Probe. I don't know what to get.
Was it 4 total damage or 4?
4 total damage, so his armor eats 1. So I'm gonna Deep Probe. I think for Dis. I think Dis presents the most immediate problems. Dang, I wanted to. Oh, wow, curse you! I thought about maybe saying Untamed, but okay. I guess Murmook and whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. All right, and draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. Play Choda. Well, I'll play Murmook, then Choda, then discard Save the Pack. That's it. My bracket is the second one right now. I only have 1 still in, but I'm winning. I can make up a lot of ground. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say Dis. I'm gonna play a Lash, and I'll play the Terror. Which is not like a strong turn, but yeah, I got the Terror to work on like turn 3 or whatever. So draw 2.
All right, I'll say Dis. I'll hand Dis the Marauder. play Toxin. Poltergeist your Lash, I guess. Just to get that out of the way. I could get Mother Gun, but I can't kill anything with it, so. And then I'll play Pandemonium. I'll lash you. Try to forge a key, I dare you.
I double dare you.
That's it.
They forge a key in what? Okay, I'm gonna Mother Gun Toxin for 1. And then we're gonna put the Jammy Pack on the Terror. And then we're gonna Reap with the Mega Mouth, who's gonna do 2 damage to the Terror. And let me use your Toxin.
Yeah.
And then let me use my Terror. And my Terror, does it Reap? Or does it fight Chota? I think it Reaps. Oh wait, bait. No, I'm the one with the bait switch.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So it Reaps. I'll go to 6, which is not enough to forge. And I will tell you to go ahead.
Alright.
And to draw 1.
I'll say Mars. Fill Ulix, play John Smith. Play Marauder. And I'll Deep Probe. I haven't said Shadows yet. So Shadows. It's probably the play here.
You didn't have Amber. I had like Magda,
Yeah.
Urchin.
Yeah.
So you didn't like have Amber. So I was like, well, can't play these guys yet. So
Okay then. I'll unstun this Dominator. That's it.
okay. Ow, my hand. I guess I say Mars. I am going to Mother Gun and shoot this Murmook for 1. I'm going to play Felix. We're going to Reap with the Mega Mouth. Who locks and loads.
It's like the Mars attacks ray gun right now. Turns you into a skeleton.
We got to get Uxlix.
Who's getting Michael J. Foxed? Uxlix?
Yeah, it's got to be Uxlix.
Okay.
And that'll let the Terror fight.
We have the 2-player playmat. I think it's available now. I think they reprinted it.
The Terror's going to kill the Marauder.
Okay.
Okay, say check with 7. And I'll tell you to go ahead. And draw.
All right. I'll say Untamed.
Long enough mats.
Play a Bear Flute. Play a Murmook. Play Curiosity.
Oh no, my Mega Mouth.
Get him out of here. That's what he gets for
He's an
agent. Yep. Play Independent Seed. Chota will no, because then you can forge. So I can't trade either one of these guys off.
I can. You got 2 Murmooks.
2 Murmooks. Yep. 2 Murmooks. It's on. Yeah, I think you can see it on the Fantasy Flight website. If you search on cool stuff, you can probably find it there. I don't know if it's available there though.
I think it's under. If you go to Fantasy Flight's Keyforge page, it's probably under the accessories there.
Do I care about killing Felix that much?
He's out of Martian friends right now.
He has no friends. I could just reap twice. I just need to get some amber, so I'm just gonna reap twice. That's it. Out of stock there. Yeah, it might be hard to find one. Your probably best bet is to find a local store that has one.
Yeah, you might be able to overpay on Amazon for one.
Yeah. Bear Flute.
That was a card missing in the first 2 games.
Yeah.
If I play this card, yeah, I guess this is it. Dang it. do this, but feels bad. And do this, then follow it up with this. That might be enough. Alright, I'm going to say dis. Terror's going to reap. I'm going to gateway.
Alright.
Which will unfortunately let you forge.
Wow, okay. Okay.
But I'm hoping it will let me forge. And I'm going to follow it up with a Stealer and a Snudge, which I feel like if I'm going to play guys into an empty board, Stealer and Snudge are good, since the Dominator is like the big thing to fight. Okay, so I draw 2 cards, say check with 10, and tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I'll say dis. Tendrils. Forge.
Yeah.
Call Tendrils. Play the Terror, play Pit Demon, play Ember Imp. And I'll lash you. So, you get to forge, but you gotta pay.
Alright.
But you gotta pay.
Okay, think I can say dis here. I can drop a Shaffles. Stealer can kill the Ember Imp forever. And then Snudge can reap, and I can put the Pit Demon back in your hand. I drop a chain, I draw 1 card.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Okay. Say Untamed. I'm gonna Nepenthe the Save the Pack.
Ah. Oh, you Shaffles blew up.
Yeah. So play Save the Pack. Kill your dudes there. Play Murmook. Use the Bear Flute to get a bear. Shuffle this. Did you miss getting 1 from Stealer? You had 1 at the start of the turn, also reaps. You should have 3.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was just more excited about purging that Ember Imp than, than getting the 1.
I'm going to play Fog Bank. I drop the chain. That's it.
Alright, I will say Shadows. I'm gonna discard this bait and switch. Play Carlo. Play the Sting.
Look out for those bracket interests.
From the goodness of his heart,
yeah.
He reminded us. I'll play a Naughty. I'm gonna drop my chain and draw 4.
Okay. Say Mars. I will Deep Probe for Mars.
Ugh. Dominator Zizix.
Okay, so you had a Sample Collection, a Silvertooth, and a Toxin. Okay, so I'm going to Soft Landing a Bolter. Use Crystal Hive, Reap with Bolter to wipe out the Naughty the Thief. Did I need to lose 1 from Shaffles?
No.
No, because I had 0. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
I stole it with
okay. Yeah, I think that's right. I was just trying to decide if I should have selected Shaffles instead. But
Shaffles,
that's gaining you 1 as
Shaffles
well as
is every turn.
Yeah.
Naughty is, once every 3 roughly.
True. Yeah, that's it though. I'm gonna leave the Shaffles alive for now.
Okay. Sure have discarded a lot of cards of Deep Probe. I'm gonna say Shadows, I guess. I'll play Silvertooth. Is it worth it for me to keep the Sting around? May not have another chance to discard it. And you're not forging next turn. I don't know if you would forge on the following turn. Or like be in a position to forge in the following turn. I feel like I will be in positions to forge pretty soon. So I'm gonna discard the Sting now. I can go to 7, which will let me threaten. But you can stop me with the Lash. That's the Psychic Network deck, or is this the Psychic Network? This is the Psychic Network. That deck has to tax. I'm like forfeiting one of these guys if I do it. Whatever. Going for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna reap with both these guys. And say check with 7. I could have like crashed the Silvertooth into Bolter and then like Carlo'd it or kill the Murmook. I'm not sure which one is better, but alright, I'll draw.
Alright, I'll say Dis. Play Pit Demon, play Turret.
Oh no, the Turret.
Attack Shaffles. Get him out of here. Shaffles is... I never got to use Shaffles like you got to use Shaffles. I'll ask you for good measure.
I did, I think Mind Barb him.
Yeah. That's it.
I have not deep probed like you've deep probed.
This is true. This is true.
I've gotten to Shaffles.
I expertly gained no amber to keep all those Shadows guys in your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play a Secret Needle and a Skeleton Key. They robbing everybody in here.
Yeah, it's rough.
All right, I can reap again. Prices you into Dis to stop me. I guess so. Guess that's what we do. I'll reap. Go to 8. Say check. Tell you to go ahead. Draw 2.
Okay. I think I just let you have this one.
Oh.
And I play Mars.
No.
Play John Smith.
Oh no.
I'm gonna deep probe you.
Oh no.
And say Dis.
Toxin.
So I knew you had Toxin, so you have Nexus, Fear, Hand of Dis, Sample Collection, Psychic Network. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna give Bolter a Ray Gun.
Oh no. God.
Oh, Crystal Hive.
He's got the gun.
And Reap with Bolter.
You got one for each of you.
So I'm gonna destroy. He's less good now. So I think I'm gonna destroy Silvertooth forever. And shoot the. Okay. And that's it. So you pay 7.
Yeah. I think I paid 16 for keys this game.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to like have a bad turn. I have to have a bad turn. I guess Mars is the bad turn to choose. So I can Mother Gun to kill John Smith. I can discard the Psychic Network. We could sample collect somebody. And I think that's someone. It's either Tourette or Pit Demon. I think Pit Demon. I think he's the one that can give you the most advantage over the most number of turns. Okay. That's my turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay.
Oh, incredible.
I'll say Untamed. Curiosity to make sure I don't have any scientists. I think I'm good. I will.
I think Megamouth is the only scientist in either of these decks.
Yeah. Play Nepenthe Seed. Discard Save the Pack. Play Niffleape. Reap with these guys. Or do I just go to 6? No, because you have Skeleton Keys. I need to go to 7. Unfortunately. Is Bait and Switch your discard pile? I guess it is.
Oh, yeah, everything is in my discard pile. At this point, literally everything is in my discard pile, except for the guys that have been purged. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're at 7. I can't stop you. We gotta say Dis. I'm going to Hand of Dis and kill... Kill the Bolter. No. Kill the Mermook. And then we're going to Fear the Bolter. We're going to play Key to Dis, and we're going to play Dominator Bauble. And we're going to play a Stealer of Souls. And that's my turn. Draw 5. And you forge. Justin's greedy shopkeeper.
Okay.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. I think if I say Untamed, what do I have in here? Can't be forgetting about this. Deep Probe. Deep Probes is good. Man. There's so much stuff happening on the board. Okay. That is not great. Deep Probe is like my best use of Nepenthe Seed. You redrew. So you have a bunch of shadow stuff that's relevant again.
Everything that's happened before will happen again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to say Untamed.
Okay.
Maybe. Just kidding. I'm going to say Mars.
Okay.
Play Custom Virus. Bolter.
You get one from the Custom Virus.
Decide if I want a Nepenthe Seed. I feel like a good Deep Probe here is key. So, I want a Nepenthe Seed for Deep Probe. Play Deep Probe. And the word I will say is I've purged 2 Shadow Creatures. You haven't played Mars in a hot minute. I'm going to say Mars. Snudge. Oh god. Nexus. Carlo. Oh no. That's awful. I did the worst thing. A bad Deep Probe. I was supposed to do a bad Deep Probe. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta talk myself out of shadows there.
Alright. I am going to say Dis. Stealer of Souls is gonna pulp Tourette forever and a gain 1. His damage is not going to matter because I'm going to key to Dis to clean up this board.
I figured.
I am going to play a Lash and a Snudge. And I wish I could threaten there.
Yeah.
If I threaten there, that is just game, but instead I get to tell you to go and draw 2.
Snudge.
This feels like playing Legacy Magic with like Cabal therapies everywhere.
Right. Okay. I will say... You're right. I'll say Untamed.
Okay.
I'm going to custom virus, purge a demon. I'm going to play 2 Murmix. And I'm going to use Bear Flute to get my burr back and reshuffle. That is it.
This game is too intense.
It's way too intense. It's very different from the first 2 matchups.
Yeah. And so this one, to me, unlike some of the other matchups we play, this one feels like incredibly skill intensive.
Yes, it does. Because of Deep Probe.
Because of Deep Probe.
Nepenthe Seed.
Lash. Just like Poltergeist. Just like knowing when to wipe the board.
Right.
Like, yeah. Okay. We're going to say Mars. Going to say Mars. And I'm going to Mother Gun the Bear. And then I'm going to Ammonia Clouds.
Alright.
What's all purged of it? Is it all disc guys?
It's all disc guys,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to discard this Psychic Network. I'm going to Deep Probe, I think, for Mars once you're drawn back up. Because I think the Mars is problematic. You could, like, win out of nowhere with Mars. So those guys are toast. Soft landing. That's good news. I was tempted to go after Untamed because I knew, like, Shoto Hazard would be the key. But I felt like if I wiped your guys off the board, then I wouldn't have to get the Chota there.
Yeah.
All right, so that sends me to 6. So that's going to say check. This lets me draw 3 here. And I'll tell
that
you
forces me into dis. Because I can't stop you with Mars, can't stop you with Untamed. So, dis, I'll lash you, Pandemonium, discard Hand of Dis.
Okay, we got them where we want them. I'm gonna jam Mars, or do I say Shadows? Shadows can put me to 9. Okay, yeah, I think it's or Shadows. Magda, Nexus, Carlo, Seeker the Carlo.
Good enough. Okay.
And then I'll Skeleton Key for good measure. We'll put it on Nexus. Let's check with 9. Draw 3.
I believe that's it. I believe that's the game.
Jeez.
Yep.
That was a series.
It was. Dang.
Dang.
Dang, son. The last few cards are just not.
Yeah.
Last few draws are just not getting it done. They had to be way more powerful than that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
This Veiled Brawler deck seems pretty legit. Not that I think that deck is bad.
No.
I think that deck is good.
Yeah.
But this Veiled Brawler deck it's on something. And it almost lost
Yeah.
last round. Taps.
All right. So Nathan wins. Yeah, I don't think we need to play this deck versus the.
I don't
loser
think
deck.
it's close.
It
Yeah.
would be a blowout.
Yeah, I don't think it would be close.
So I think that'll wrap us up for tonight, I believe.
Man, the Veiled Brawler is like been responsible for some crazy series.
Yeah, it has. It sure has.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
That was the winner, right? Yeah. Okay.
Ancient Entropist.
It's those artifacts, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You just accumulate so much advantage over the whole game.
Yeah.
Yeah. This deck is pretty solid. Yeah, it's got a lot going for it.
It does. We're gonna get in some pretty good games in the top 8, I think.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see those matchups because I think a lot of them will go to game 3s and be very close.
Right. Right. Like that one was like a great example of like the why this deck won the series.
Right.
Because it had the board clears
And it was controlling the board clear, so it was controlling when the board was going to go away.
Yeah.
And I think that was the key, ultimately.
Yeah. Yeah. Because if that deck ever ended up in a situation where it got to untap with Untamed, I think it would just take over a game.
And a key charge. If it gets a Chota off, then I think
Right.
it was in a good position.
You could suicide in the bear.
The one thing that deck was missing was like a Dust Pixie.
Yeah.
Or something.
Right. The Lost
Hunting
in the
Witch.
Woods.
Hunting Witch would have been fine.
Hunting Witch would
With
have been
Bear
really
Flute.
good. Right.
Yeah.
because you could because it had a lot of guys. It wanted to play its guys.
Yeah. But
So-
the guys weren't doing anything when you played them.
Yeah.
That would may have been the weakest part of that deck, is the Untamed.
Right.
It wasn't doing anything really great.
It didn't come into play and affect the board immediately outside of Amber.
Yes. Yeah.
So it didn't have. If it had a cooperative hunting,
That would have been really good.
that actually been really
Save
good
the
because
pack.
it had to save the pack.
Yeah.
Right. If it had a cooperative hunting, there were a lot of situations where if you just play 3 Untamed dudes and then cooperative hunting one of the problem dudes off the board, you're in a lot better situations. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
But it didn't.
Now
So-
it's in the loser's bracket. Well, no, it's gone. This is eliminated.
Yeah.
All right, so that wraps up for tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna finish the last match of round 2 of the March Madness tournament,
And then
and we're gonna move right
not
into the
tomorrow.
top 8.
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wednesday. So the next matchup will be the Thirsty Titan Fighter and the Chancellor Maggie.
Yep.
Well, Chancellor Maggie is the one that destroyed the Unknown Challenger deck. It was embarrassing. That deck was really bad.
Yeah.
It was
pretty
impressively bad.
Yeah, it was. I think it was. I think the greatest possible result is we open that deck and it's insane and
Right.
it wins the tournament. That's the best case scenario.
Yeah.
The second best case scenario is that deck is so laughably bad
That it can't win any
that
games.
it cannot win a game.
And that may be the case.
Yeah, that deck was really bad. It was at the how many?
3 Haloblasters.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe 4. I think it was at least 3.
It's really
It was definitely
bad.
3.
The deck was really bad. I think that's the next best possible result is that it is just really, really bad.
Yep.
So,
All right, everybody. Thank you for watching once again, and
Yep.
we hope you will join us again on Wednesday.
yeah, we'll see you guys.
Have a good night.